Hey everybody. Okay, so I'm going to give an update. This one might be the last one for quite some time because I don't know that I'm going to have anything to say for quite some time. So I have count them, two more radiation treatments to go, which I'm so excited about to be just finished with this round. Monday will be my last treatment. Then it is time to heal. I have some pretty good radiation burns going on down in my pelvic area, front and back. It's pretty miserable. Think of the worst sunburn that you've ever had in your life, and that's pretty much what it feels like. It's just super tender, and it is burnt, you know, on the inside as well as the outside. So just not to be too graphic, but going to the bathroom hurts, it burns, because all of that is just burnt down there, so inside and out. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with as far as pain wise. It is not pain, it is what I would call discomfort, and I'm super excited to just have discomfort, let me tell you. Pain maybe when I go to the bathroom, but other than that, it's just for a minute or two and it goes away. Other good news is that I'm done with all the chemo. That was last week. It was horrible. The first round of chemo that I did, you know, I did a video that week and I showed you that I was carrying the pump and stuff. I could not bring myself to do a video. I was so sick this time. Mainly nauseous all the time. So my way to combat the nauseousness was to sleep as much as humanly possible. So I took Phenergan a lot, and as most of you know, Phenergan will make you very sleepy. So I would sleep, and then about the time it would wear off, I would take another one and I would sleep some more. And I was just worn out too from the feeling. There were several bouts of where it wasn't just nauseousness, it was where I got sick. So it was just an unfortunate lost week last week. But that is over and done with. Good news from that is I only got a couple of mouth sores, canker sores. So anyone who is watching this, who is going through treatment and you're trying to figure out what to do about the mouth sores or preventing, here is what worked for me this time, because I didn't know last time to worry about this, is to keep your mouth moist all the time. And so if it's sucking on a piece of candy, it's sipping water. I mean, I drank a lot of water last time, so I don't know that water would necessarily do it, but the magic swizzle that they give you, you know, do that. I have only two sores this time. I had one on my bottom lip again, and one kind of back up in here at my back teeth. Other than that, no real mouth sores, and so that was wonderful to avoid that. But I think the trick was the candy, and I sucked on cinnamon candy all the time if I wasn't drinking something. And then I also took water to bed, and you wake up a lot. I don't know if you're like me. I wake up a lot during the night, so if your mouth was getting as dry as mine was, that would wake me up. So I would get up and I would drink. So I drink water, put Vaseline on my lips, stuff like that, just trying to deal with the dry mouth stuff going on. And that seemed to also help prevent the sores, because it felt like for me the canker sores would come, like I would wake up in the morning with more. So that's the key, is moisture in your mouth. So that's, if any of you are having to go through this, that's what I'm going to tell you, is moisture. Also, the burns, the radiation burns, I held them off longer than some of my counterparts at treatment by keeping and using the cornstarch that I told you about in previous videos. It really, the drier you can keep everything, the better off you are. But the worst of the burning is in the creases, and that's what they warned me, so to keep that as dry as possible. They've prescribed me a antibiotic ointment to put down there just to keep, you know, because we still worry about infection and stuff with my immune system. After we had to visit with the oncologist and radiologist this week, and after the treatment ends Monday, then it's just like, my question is, well, okay, what's next? And the answer to that is we wait. And that is not a real popular answer for me, because we will not know for sure if they've killed all the cancer for some time. And that's a little disconcerting, I guess, disheartening. We just won't know if this worked. What I can tell you is I feel like it's gone. I don't have all the symptoms that I had prior to, which would indicate that there's something going wrong there. So that's one thing. I could feel the tumor, and I no longer can feel the tumor. In fact, I could feel the tumor up until about 2 weeks ago, maybe even a week and a half, but it was small, but I could still feel it, and I can't any longer. So what we do is I go into rest mode. I have to rest up, build up my immune system, my blood count, all of that stuff that's been damaged and destroyed by the chemo and the radiation that they have been really hitting me hard with. Another thing I will tell you is my radiation treatments is about 20 minutes, and I can tell you that all the people around me that were getting radiation treatments for breast cancer or other types of cancer were in there like 10 minutes or less. So I was really getting zapped pretty good for a long time. And the radiologist, one of the techs, told me my treatment was the longest that he had of any of the treatments that he was doing currently. So I was in there quite a while. So I've got a lot of recovery to do. The blood counts, the white counts, the burn recovery, my skin recovery, and then they told me just to wait, and in September, yes, that's right, September, it is July, and he said in September I'm to make an appointment with the colorectal surgeon that I had that discovered the cancer, and we go back in for the same exam that I was having the day he discovered it. So I will be put back to sleep, and they'll go in with a scope and look. That's how they'll see, and see if anything's left of the tumor. And they'll do some biopsies at that time and see if there's anything left that we need to deal with. So unfortunately, we don't have any answers. I wish that they would scan me immediately and tell me. I don't know the science behind all that. Number one, he said it's just so much going on with all the radiation they've zapped me with that the scans don't show what they need to show. And so, and also, regardless of if it's still there or not, I can't continue treatment at this time because I'm too weak to do so. So we have to give my body time to recover regardless. So if there's something there, I need the recovery time before I can go back into another round of treatment. If there's nothing there, I don't need treatment anyway. So it's time to lay this out of our heads and get back to living a normal life, so to speak. So here is my philosophy on this. None of us know from day to day what's going to happen to us. Tomorrow is not promised to any of us. I could get in that car out there and somebody T-bone me when I pull out, and that'd be the end of it, and I'm gone home. Or I could still have cancer, and that be something that takes me later on down the road. We just don't know, and you don't live your life thinking, about that stuff, and that's kind of what I'm ready to get back to. I'm excited that this week I'm driving myself to treatment because I'm no longer taking pain medicine during the day, which is a miracle in itself. I am on, I guess you would call, pain management. He is weaning me off the narcotics. I did something really stupid thinking I could just stop taking them, and you can't just stop taking narcotics. I started having physical withdrawal symptoms, so you can't do that. Doctor's like, no, you can't do that. We've got to wean you off by the dose. So that's what we're doing now. But those are doses that I just take at night to wean me off. I have, I'm feeling really good. I am looking forward to kind of getting my strength back. I have lost a lot of weight. In fact, they weighed me today, and I've lost 32 pounds through this process, this 6 weeks. And okay, so that's going to be my positive from this, because I needed to lose weight. And so we're going to just look at that as a positive, and I'm going to do my best not to gain back that 32 pounds. So my next order of business is to get healthier, eat healthier. I'm going to try to tone up a little bit. So I'm going to be doing some yoga videos and some things like that, just to kind of tone everything up. Because let me tell you, when you lose that much weight as fast as I did, there's saggy stuff and loose areas. My arms, I would be embarrassed to go sleeveless or something like that. So that's the one positive. And my attitude toward life is a lot different. And I'm claiming victory over this cancer in God's name, and in Jesus' name, I'm claiming the victory over this. I don't think that there's going to be any cancer left in my body, because we have given this over to the Lord, and I have been prayed for and loved on so much. I can't imagine that this wasn't successful. So I want to thank you all so much for your love and support and everything that you have all done for me. There's been so many things, and I would love to make a list and just put it out there publicly. But most of you have done this and not wanted me to tell anyone what you're doing. So we'll just keep that private between us. And my love and appreciation for all of you is so real. I love you all. Thank you so much. When I go back to the doctor in September and find out what's going on, that'll probably be my next update. Y'all have a great summer, because I plan to have a great rest of the summer. Bye.